In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for under 500,000 MT right now in NBA 2K25 my team. So if you guys have around 500k MT to spend on a squad, this is in my opinion the best team you guys can build. And with 500k, I feel like it's the perfect price point that it's not too much MT to build the squad with, but you're able to build a really good team that can compete against the god squads and the best teams in this game. So at the starting point guard position is going to be Galaxy Opal Andrew Bogut, and for his price of only 100,000 MT, you're not going to find much better value than Andrew Bogut's, because if you guys don't know already, this is a 7-foot point guard with a 7'3" wingspan. 7-foot point guard for 100k, and it's not like he's super slow, not like he has a horrible unusable jump shot, not like he can't shoot threes. He's got a consistent jump shot, he's got really good defensive stats and badges, he's decently fast, 86 speed, 90 agility, is really not that bad for a 7-foot card at the point guard position, and his jump shot basically feels like Yao Ming's release because they have the exact same base, which is Robert Williams, like Time Lord's jump shot, which is his base. And then this upper is not that bad either, so like it's a really good jump shot. He even has some decent dribble sigs. He's able to move at a very high level for a 7-foot card, again at the point guard position. So for this squad, I know we're spending 1/5 of the MT on a single card, but I do think it's worth it. I think he's really worth his price tag, and we can put some budgetish cards around a card like, you know, Andrew Bogut at the point guard position. We got Jabari Smith Jr. for 15k, is one of the best value cards in this game, because now in our backcourt we have a 7-foot point guard and we have a 6'11" shooting guard. We have an average height of what? I mean, basically 6'11" and a half. You know, at the basically in our backcourt we have almost two 7-footers in our backcourt. If you have a single card under 6'7" on your lineup, you are screwed against these two guys, because you know, if you have a 6'6" shooting guard or even a 6'5" or 6'6" point guard, you're kind of screwed because we have an extremely tall team. You know, Jabari Smith Jr., he's 6'11" at the 2 with another 7'3" wingspan. So we're gonna have, you know, long arms. We're gonna be able to tip passes. We're gonna be able to deflect, you know, passes, be able to block shots really easily on this type of team in our backcourt. And jump shot wise, he's got a really good release. Like, the best thing about this card, besides his size at the shooting guard position, is the fact that he's got a really good jump shot. He's got Kawhi Leonard behind the back. He's got KD escape, Booker dribble style, who's actually got some good movements at the shooting guard position. And yeah, he's not going to be a lockdown defender. That's maybe the one concern for the starting lineup, is we don't have a card to necessarily be our lockdown defender. But I think with cards like Beasley, cards like Jabari Smith Jr., right, cards like Andrew Bogut, I feel like we're going to be fine defensively. And here's something that I'll recommend. Our power forward is going to be Galaxy Opal Miles Turner. Call me crazy. Do you put Miles Turner on ball on this type of lineup? I think you could. His perimeter defense is 92. He has 94 steal. You just want to add on-ball menace onto this card, and he can be your lockdown defender. Give him gold on-ball menace. If you have Hall of Fame, give him Hall of Fame on-ball menace, and you know, he can stay in front of those cards. He's really good defensively. Like, his defense across the board is amazing. And then you can put Andrew Bogut guarding the power forward. So you can kind of, if you know how to use your matchups properly and you know how to change matchups in game, you know, you probably don't want Andrew Bogut guarding, you know, a, let's say, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's going to get absolutely fried 100%. So you put Miles Turner on Shai. Now Shai has to deal with a 6'11" lockdown defender, which is going to cause him so many different problems. Again, that's what I like about this squad. Having the height allows you to really maximize the potential of all of these cards, because our shortest card on the starting lineup, because Wemby's going to be our starting center, and we'll talk about the prices here in a second. We'll talk more about Beasley, Wemby, and Miles Turner. But guys, with this starting lineup, I'm not great at math, as you guys know, but our average height has got to be above 6'10". Like, I would say closer to like 6'11", you know, as our average height, because we have two 6'11" cards. We have a 7-footer, a 6'9" card, and a 7'4". I feel like that balances out to pretty much 6'11" as our average height. I'm telling you guys right now, in this game, height matters and height rules, because it is so overpowered to have a squad like this. And it's not like we have no offense. We have Pink Diamond Beasley. That's why he's here on the starting lineup. He's going to run our offense. He's going to score the ball for you every single possession. You don't really need the other cards for offense, because you have Beasley with one of the best jump shots in this game. I personally think it's the best jump shot. He's got great dribble sigs, great movement with that snatchback, and I would run this squad and just run my offense through Beasley. You got Wemby for those uncontestable threes, catch your opponent off guard. You have Jabari Smith Jr., who can handle the ball a little bit. You got Andrew Bogut, who, I mean, in a pick and roll is an absolute mismatch, and he can even handle the basketball a little bit as well if you know how to move with this card. But again, defensively, you know, let's just say their best card is their shooting guard offensively, right? Let's just say they have Invincible Dr. J, right? Let's say they have a crazy card. you put Miles Turner on the shooting guard, and you can put Jabari Smith Jr. on the power forward if you want, or you can put Jabari Smith Jr. on the point guard and then put Andrew Bogut on the power forward, because Andrew Bogut, he's 7 foot, he can guard all power forwards in this game, and he can guard most centers as well. So you're going to have cards that can really guard any position. Like Miles Turner, he can guard 1 through 4, and he can even guard centers as well. Like you can really mismatch your lineup to be able to guard any cards in this game with the size. I know we don't have like a lockdown defender, but I think it's going to be perfectly fine on the starting lineup. Wemby goes for 100k, Miles Turner goes for 50k, Beasley goes for about 40 to 50k, somewhere in that price range. So yes, we're spending a lot of MT on the starting lineup, but I think it makes sense with the starting lineup we've been able to create. Now off the bench, we're going to get one of the best point guards in this game, and that's going to be Galaxy Opal Denny. He goes for like 115k, 125k. Like he's not really much more than 100,000 MT, at least on Xbox. And to have that main card off the bench, he's going to be our main scorer, our main, you know, crazy good card defensively, offensively. I really like his jump shot. I think his SIGs are also very good. So, I mean, off our bench, he's going to be our superstar player. He's going to be the card we're running our offense through, and he can also be our lockdown defender because he's 6'9" at point guard with really good defensive stats and very good defensive badges as well. Now, to build the budget lineup around him, because we don't have really much MT left in our budget, we're going to go for cards like Pink Diamond Dr. J, 25k, and, you know, what else could you ask for from Dr. J besides maybe a little bit more defense, I guess? But like, I mean, Dr. J, like he's 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan. He's a great slashing card. He's going to be a great secondary ball handler. I think between Denny and Dr. J, you have enough offense to create with. Like you have enough shot creators, you have enough scoring between Denny and Dr. J. Neither of those cards are maybe the Beasley type of offensive, just give me the ball and let me go score. Neither of those cards are maybe as good, but combined with both of these cards, you have both two secondary ball handlers put together, I think is perfectly fine. And then at the small forward position, again, to save us some MT, but get a really overpowered card, is a 7'2" small forward for like 3,000 MT. Insane. And taking a look at this Diamond Alexis card, he is 7'2" at small forward with a 7'6" wingspan. That is unbelievable at the small forward position, and he's also got a great jump shot. Like this is seriously an elite level jump shot. Austin Reeves base, Donovan Mitchell upper on very quick timing is a great guard jump shot. He's also got Russell Westbrook dribble style. He's got Kevin Durant escape. He even has a normal fade as well. Yes, he's slow, but I mean, he's going to be perfectly fine off this bench unit with cards like Dino Raj around him, with cards like Dr. J, cards like Denny. That can make up for the lack of speed of that Diamond Alexis card. But backup power forward is going to be Galaxy Opal Dino for like 25 to 30k. I mean, he is just a perfect power forward card. He's going to play great defense for us. He's going to knock down threes. He's going to be a great rebounder. And then for our backup center, this card I know is not on the auction house, so I'll give you guys an auction house card that you can use at the center position. But I strongly suggest, if you guys can, it's only 12 pink diamond pieces. It is very easy to obtain. Anybody can get this, no money spent. You could have just loaded up the game for the first time and pretty much be able to get this card for completely free. Now, I'm assuming if you're spending 500k on a squad, this probably isn't the first time you've loaded up this game before, so you'll probably have some other cards already on your lineup and blah, blah, blah. So Donovan Clingan, I mean, if you guys can get him, which again, only 12 pink diamond pieces in the exchange, really easy to get. He would be the perfect backup center for this lineup. He's 7'2", 7'7" wingspan, has a really good jump shot, great defender. This is the card I would recommend you guys use as your backup center, but I know people maybe want to have only auctionable cards on these squads. So for our backup center, if we're going for an auctionable card, there's cards like Pink Diamond Porzingis that are still decent, but there's not a lot of good budget centers in this game. You know, there's Pink Diamond Eddie Curry that fit into the budget. You know, there's good centers, but there's not a lot of good budget centers. So guys, if you can, please go get Donovan Clingan. I promise you, you will not regret getting this card. But in my opinion, guys, this is the best squad you guys can build for 500,000 MT. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this squad? Well, hopefully you guys did find it helpful, and maybe you'll use this team, and I can promise you should have a lot of success with this type of squad, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.